Good morning. Happy Friday. Hello, hello, everyone. Hope you are all doing good. I am doing well. It is Friday. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So let's see. It says that I'm still not live yet here. I don't know why this is. Huh. There we go. Oh, we have a big delay today. Big delay. Anywho, okay. How is everyone? I hope you're doing good. Hey, Dolly girl, thank you so much for giving me the heads up. So I didn't realize that I had not scheduled the live stream this week, but I thought I did. So, anywho, that is probably why you did not see anything. And Dolly reached out to me and was like, "Hey, are you going live today?" I'm like, "Yeah." So here I am. Here I am. Hey, Dolly. Hey, Kelly. Good morning. How are you, my friend? Hope you're doing all right today. Feeling good. Hey, Katie Moonchild's World. Hello, hello. Hey, Barb. Hey, Flowing. Hello. Oh, beautiful souls. Yes, indeed. Hope everyone's doing great. Get your coffee, get your tea, whatever your beverage is. It is May 1st, my birthday month. Woo woo. Sorry, Taurus, I'm jumping right over you to Gemini season, but that's kind of how we Geminis do. It's all about us. No, shout out to all my Tauruses out there. It's your birthday month too, I guess. Uh, and yeah, it's May 1st. It's a new moon, or excuse me, full moon in Scorpio, the flower moon. So a lot going on this month. We have actually two full moons, the beginning of May and the end of May. Right on my birthday, on May 31st, we're going to have the blue moon. So it's going to be a lot of energy going on between these two moons. But let's get our, well, at least I need to get my coffee right now, because of course I need a second for it to cool off. And I really need some coffee right now. So I had wrote down a little bit about this flower moon. This flower moon is all about growth and renewal. You start to look at where you've outgrown things, and you also you may be emotional. There may be some emotional things that come up, and the blue moon is going to be about perspective and creating clarity. So keep that in mind as you're working through things. As we all know, the full moon is good for releasing and clearing. So look at those things of where you can use some change, right? That was our word actually last week. Our word last week was change. So look at where you can kind of switch up that energy. It's good to do some shadow work. Clear those crystals, get them in the moonlight. If you haven't already done that last night, do it tonight. And yeah, let's just kind of work on this. This is a good renewal time, right? As we are in spring. Hey, Arlene, good morning. Chat lovebirds, I like that. How are you? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, indeed, right? Yay, the gang is coming in now. Woohoo! All aboard. Okay. Let's see what our word is going to be for today for this flower moon. Let's take a look at these flower moon energies and what we should be looking at. So we're preparing for that clarity. We need more clarity to come in. Okay, let me type that word in. Did everyone have a good week? I hope. I was hoping that I would be feeling better today, which I am. I had to go to the dentist yesterday, and had to have one of those deep cleanings. It's been a minute since I had been. So what they do, they only did the first half, this side of my mouth, and I have to go back next week for them to do the other side. So this is still very tender. I'm not in pain. It's just tender, like it's swollen, a little swollen. Um, but oh my gosh, last night, like, I'm just chewing on this side when I'm eating my food and eating soft food so I don't accidentally chew on this side and hurt myself. And I don't know, going to the dentist is just never fun. I don't know one person that likes or enjoys going to the dentist, but if you do, God bless you, because I do not like it. Hey, Viviani, good morning. Happy Friday to you. Good to see you. So anywho, if I slur for a second or something, that's what's going on. But I think I should be okay. We'll see. If it gets to a point of pain, I doubt it. But if it does, we might have to cut this live stream short. But I think we're good. Okay. Well, right out the gate, since we're looking at this flower moon here, let's go to the moon cards. See what messages spirits. Dinah, good morning. How have you been, my friend? It's been a minute. I hope you're doing good. So awesome to see you on this Friday. Okay, got 2 cards here. Even though it's the full moon in Scorpio, we did get the full moon in Taurus, as I was talking about the Tauruses earlier. Detoxify. We also have a full moon in Aries. Cool your emotions. As I was saying, that it may bring up some emotions being in between these 2 full moons. Get one more. Last quarter moon in Leo. Lighten up. It's all good. I feel like I need to pull one more. And be open to change with the new moon in Aquarius. Okay, a lot of changes happening, right? Not to jump into get very political or anything, but the changes to the Voters Act. There's just, I know that's creating a lot of heaviness. And so it's important for us to really keep our energy up, our vibrations up, right? You're doing good. Oh, that's awesome to hear, Dinah. Yay. So allow yourself to release this heaviness, right? Detoxify, let it go. It's not serving you. Just things of the craziness that we're in right now with the world, but even your own personal things, especially emotionally. What's weighing you down emotional? This is, like I said, it's a good time to do some shadow work, do some journaling, sit down, really think about that. What's holding me back emotionally? On my newsletter that I sent out yesterday, I was speaking about how we have to keep a higher vibration lifestyle and looking at our own personal environments, how they're set up so that it can help raise our vibration. If you can, incorporating travel. And travel doesn't have to be anything luxurious, where it'd be great, right, to travel to another part of the globe. But it could be just going to the next town over or a day trip somewhere. Just getting out to shake things up, loosen up, right? To lighten up, to be able to lighten up and to switch up that energy, to be in a higher vibration so you can cool your emotions. All right. We don't want our emotions to consume us. It's really great to take a look at what's the heaviness that's there. And when I say that we don't want them to, if they're wonderful emotions, then of course we'd love to be consumed by that. But I'm talking about that heaviness, right? So, and allow yourself to be open to change, to be in that flow. So you're not really feeling restricted and keeping this all in. So we want to create more movement in this moon energy. All right. Beautiful. I had a friend who asked me to be her patient for her board exam. I said, yes. I couldn't eat for a couple of days. My teeth were clean. Oh, that's really cool. Love it. Yeah, I'm kind of dreading. Oh, they actually were asking if I could come back in this morning, and I'm so glad I said no to that because I'm still like, I need a moment, right? I got, you ready for this? They did one, two, three, four, five injections of the anesthetic. I can't even say the word in my mouth to numb it all. She didn't tell me how many they were going to be because she knew I was nervous about the needle. And when she was like, okay, we're going, I was like, excuse me, like, how many more of these? So I had to get 2 down here at the bottom and 3 up here at the top. Not fun. I was not ready to turn around and have her do that again today on the other side. So yeah, we'll save that adventure for next week. All right, let's see what else we get. Blessings, Fatima. Happy Friday. How are you? Oh, it's so good to see you. Isn't that crazy? I said the same thing, Dinah. This is a new dentist that I went to. They're actually really good, but I didn't have that the last time. And because the reason why they do so many, they have this new laser cleaning that they do that goes deep into your gums to clear out any, bacteria or anything like that. So I had to wear goggles and it was a whole thing. I had to wear goggles and so that's why I had to get that many injections to make sure I don't feel anything. But I had microphones. Oh my God. I had earphones and I was able to watch TV as she was doing Netflix, actually, as she was doing this. So, it just helps to relax you a little bit. And she was really kind. I actually asked for her again for next week. Okay, the new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. Luck is on your side. The new moon in Sagittarius. And the South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, it's time to move forward. We don't want to be stuck in past energy, stagnant energy. That was the other thing about having a high vibration lifestyle, that you want to be able to shift the energies so that you're not feeling stagnant. Like in your past, I wrote this little scenario of, imagine that you're a guest in your own home and you walk through that front door. Has it changed in the past 5 years? Does your place represent who you are, the woman that you are today? Or is it still kind of stuck in the past? Now, I'm not talking about a whole room revamp or home revamp here. Just little things that you can do to change up things. Maybe something needs to be painted, or you have some crystals that, you can rearrange your crystals in different positions, or maybe you find a new painting or something, or bring in a new plant into your home. Just something just to change it up a little bit so we're not stuck in that past. All right, because it's time to take action. It's time for us to bring in that renewal. The energies are in our side. They may, like I said, between these 2 full moons, it may feel a little heavy, but this is a good time for you to be able to start doing some shifts, because we don't want to let that past hold us back. Okay. I'm happy to see everyone today. It's a great way to start the weekend off, isn't it? I think so too. It feels really nice. Fatima says, I'm good. I thought when one retires, you get less busy. For me, it's the opposite. I get more busy, but it's all good. I love that. Hey, good busy. Long as it's good busy, then that's all that matters. Oh gosh, hold on. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Let me do that. I'm in a couple of group chats and all of a sudden people want to be chatty this morning. So let me put on my Do Not Disturb, because what happens everything's connected. So it's connected to my laptop here as well. So the messages are flashing on my phone, they're flashing on the laptop. And yeah, that's just a little annoying. There we go. Okay. Let us see what else we have here after I get a sip of my coffee. Mm. Oh, yeah. I sound like the Kool-Aid man. Oh, yeah. What else do we need to know about this flower full moon? Oh, okay. Actually, 3 cards fell out. Not like when that happens. Okay, it's expansion. It's going to bring more expansion, right? We're going to be able to look at things in a grander scale. It's a great time for creativity and desire, to step more into your desires. What are you desiring right now? What would you like for your life? Are you working towards what you desire? Or are you just thinking like, that would be nice. That would be nice, but I don't know. I don't think I can do it. Or maybe it's a feeling of, I don't know, I don't think I'm good enough. Or is it a feeling of, oh, that feels too hard? How do you know if it's too hard if you haven't even tried it? So this is why I always say baby steps, right? Because it does get overwhelming. And if you operate anything like I do, when I step into something new or something that feels bigger than I am, I start to get really overwhelmed very fast. And if I get overwhelmed, what happens instantly is like this shutdown mode. It's like, everything just shuts down. So I had learned that I have to take baby steps. I have to take little pieces, a little bit at a time. That feeling of just knowing that I'm working towards something that I want feels good. And the universe knows, okay, well, she's being serious about this. So then doors begin to open up, opportunity begins to present itself. But if you're still sitting over here at the starting line, thinking about that thing, nothing's moving, nothing's shifting. There's no expansion. There's no room for you to be creative, and you're not moving towards your desire. So if you just take those little steps, one step at a time, you'll get there. It reminds me of one of those holiday songs. I forget which Santa Claus movie it was from, but was it Rudolph? It might have been Rudolph. Gotta put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door. Or maybe it was the New Year's one. To put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out that door. Or in our case, we could say through the door, through that door of desire. You're walking towards it. All right, so that's it. Just put one foot, one little baby step, little baby steps. I love you type of people. Like, I really admire that kind of energy that just go full speed ahead. I know of a few people in my life that are like that. Now I got another one, Miss Arlene. I think that's amazing. I'm a little more hesitant, I'm just kind of like, I need to check out what's going on over here because, what's going on? I need to see what's happening first. I got to test the waters. Is it safe? I don't know. For me, I think it's more of my trauma, but because of the trauma that I experienced, I think for me, it's a trauma response that I need to feel safe. So it's something that I've, worked on for a very long time, but yeah, I love it. I love that energy. Keep it up. Okay. And then taking all of that and going back to clarity, right? If we're not clear with what our desire is, then how do you see yourself obtaining that? So I shared this with my daughter actually this week, as she's kind of in limbo, trying to figure out life and work and all of that, because the job situation that she's in right now is not great. So please keep her in prayer that she finds the right job that aligns with what she wants, so that she could be happy and also earning good money. Like, living here in California is no joke, and they don't pay these young people enough. So, really hoping that she can find something full time that will at least provide her a good income, that she can live. She's just, it's hard for her to live right now. But anyhow, I shared with her for her to get clear on what is that? What does that look like? What is your desire for your life? And I told her to journal about it. And that's good for you to do as well, to journal about what do you want? What is your desire? What does it look like? What does it feel like? Try it on for a minute and write about it. In 10 years, or you can do something like in 5 years, where will I be? What does that look like? Or in 10 years. So when we bring in that clarity, when we get really clear on what that is, the universe is like, oh, okay, there's the order. I see it now. And we talked about this before. You go into a restaurant, you just don't say, hey, I want to eat. The waiter's like, okay, and brings you something. And it's like, oh, I don't want that. Well, you said you wanted to eat, so here's some food. Right? So AKA the universe is bringing, it's like, okay, you said you wanted this, here it is. But yeah, but that's not what I want. Okay, well, you weren't clear. What exactly do you want? Oh, okay. Well, I want my steak medium rare, and I want baked potato, green beans, or, bring me a glass of wine with that, red wine specifically. You can even give the year of the wine. So this is how we bring more clarity to what it is that we want. Oh, thank you, Barb. I know exactly what you mean. Everywhere it is hard to earn a decent amount of money. Sending blessings to your daughter. Thank you. Yeah. And yes, no, it's not just California. I understand it is everywhere. Everyone it's things are rough right now. So, and it's always hard when you see your own child suffering, right? So, yes, details. You got to give the details. Details are everything. While I'm on the subject of prayer, does anybody else have prayer requests that they would like? Please put it in the chat so that we can all extend our prayers when we do our prayers. So if you do or would like prayer, or somebody needs prayer, please put that in the chat. Hey, Renee. No, not a menu reading. We're just talking about bringing in clarity of what it is that you want. And so I was using a restaurant as an example, as the waiter is the universe, and you're placing your order to the waiter. But if you're not specific of exactly what you want off the menu, then how can it be brought to you if you're not being clear? Right? So good to see you, Renee. How are you, my friend? I'm just over here smiling for you. So happy for you. Very, very happy. All right. Let's see what else we get here. We have going forward, solitude. No, those don't want to come out. We have leadership and diligence. Ooh, nice. Okay. So in getting this clarity, right, Spirit's sharing with us that we need to be the leaders of ourselves. Okay, as we move forward along our path, that little journey that we call life, it's time we got to continuously go within doing those regular check-ins, like you go to the doctor for a checkup or the dentist for a checkup. You got to go internally for your own checkups as well, but you need those a little more often. All right. So be that leader. Go in and do the due diligence that you need. Do the work that you need to do. As I mentioned, the shadow work. Shadow work is important. What's holding you back? What's keeping you stuck? Really take a good look at that. And if you don't have the answers, again, this is why journaling is extremely helpful. You can just write down the feelings of what you're feeling, what you're going through. As you write, sometimes that brings in more clarity so you can understand better of what is keeping you stuck. It might be fear, it might be doubt. Or maybe you're just kind of confused and you're just feeling all over the place. So bringing in that clarity will help. I know, right? It feels like an act. Sonja and her flying cards. Oh, you're doing awesome. Beautiful. So happy to hear it, Renee. Okay. So that's that message. Anyone have any plans or fun things for this weekend? My daughter's actually coming to visit tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. I have an event that I need to go to tomorrow. Now this is my kind of event, right? It's work related event. But it should be nice. It's at a one of these nice hotels here in Hollywood, and I think they're going to have a silent auction. I don't know, but the event is from 6 to 9 p.m. I feel like now anything after 9 o'clock, I turn into a pumpkin. So I'm very happy. If she stays the weekend, then Sunday we may go see the Michael Jackson movie, which I've been hearing awesome things about. So, Katie's making resin. Love that. Speaking of, I got approved for TN Care. So the state is going to cover my medical stuff. Yes. Including prescriptions and dental, loving the ongoing flow of positive good news. My sister, you deserve this. You have been through it these past years. And it's just so amazing to see how the energy has aligned for you and for all these amazing, wonderful things coming through for you. So, love you. You deserve this. And this is wonderful news. Yeah, I love it. Congrats. Dolly will be doing grocery shopping, visiting with friends, doing more shopping. Okay, awesome. Fun. Oh, and I almost forgot. This Tuesday, I have my regulars, but we have this Tuesday the women's support group. It will be at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 4, 5, 6 p.m. Central time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. So if you would like to participate, it's a great opportunity. We all come together, just sharing whatever may be coming up for you. We just hold the space for one another. It's 1 hour, just an hour. But if you are interested in participating, let me go ahead and put up where you register. I thought I had it. Oh, I do have it here. So, and I'll put it in the chat too, so that you can just go and let me do it as a link. If you feel called to it, would love to have you join. And there's the link. I am looking forward to it as well. Indeed, indeed. Yay. Katie's like, I can't wait. I can't wait either. So it's really a nice time. We just create a, like I said, a safe space and a sacred space. Okay. All right, let me go back to our clarity word. There we go. Okay. No, doesn't want to come out. Oh, exactly 2 cards. The one that fell here. Okay, we have solitude again. Okay, so spirit is really want us to go within to find the answers. All right, yeah, break free from whatever's holding you back, whatever's keeping you stuck, so that you can be open to more miracles in your life. See, when we get that clarity, it really helps to bring things into perspective. And we free ourselves from the chains that feel like they're bounding us. In this case, it looks like it's a octopus that's bound. Those are her chains, the octopus there. But it's time to break free, right? So take this time, especially today. If you have some time today, as we're in this full moon energy, which is beautiful for that releasing, even though the peak is in the morning. Well, for us, for me, it's in the morning. I think it's like something like 10:30 is the peak. And so for East Coast, it will be, was at around 1:30. But we're still in those energies. We have about 48 hours. So starting, like 3 nights, really, a little more than 48 hours. So Thursday night, tonight, gets a little less tomorrow night, but you're still in that energy. So utilizing this time between today and tomorrow, take some time for yourself. Really sit, whether that's meditating, journaling. There's all different types of meditations. We all know that. So, go be in nature. Nature, it's peaceful in nature. It allows you to open up and to really help to gain some perspective and clarity as well. So let's allow ourselves to break free so that we can be open to miracles and tell the universe that I am open. I am open to miracles. I am open to abundance. I am open to love. I am open to more happiness and joy in my life. Claim it. Claim it. All right. I receive, I receive, I receive. I do this meditation that I like that's called Good Things Are Coming My Way. And that I am open to receive. Good things are coming my way, and I am open to receive. We have acceptance. We have courage. That one really went flying there. And we have gratitude. Okay, the acceptance card says, I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. There's a lot that's out of our power, but we can learn to accept is how we feel about things. What energy are we giving it? Are we allowing fear to run our lives, or anger, or doubt with the current policies that are happening right now? Yes, you can get angry. We can feel a certain way about it, absolutely. But that's not where we want to live. Okay? We're not going to allow ourselves to live in that energy, because then we're just feeding into the negativity of it. We're going to find the courage to stand in our power, to stand in the love, and to raise our vibration, the courage to be in that higher vibration. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Hell no, we're not going to allow these things to consume us. We're going to find the confidence to move through the fear, to move through the anger, to move through whatever, negative things that feel like it's holding us down or holding us back. And we're also going to bring into gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. There may be a lot of horrible things going on, but there's also amazing things that are happening. And each day bringing in that gratitude. I got a message from one of my cousins this morning. We all are on this, I don't know if you're all familiar with Marco Polo. It's like a video chat, and you can send videos back and forth. And so we have this group chat with some family members. And my cousin this morning was just acknowledging, he's on the East Coast, and it was a little chilly, but he was like, yeah, it's cold, but I'm just happy that there's no snow. And I'm just really happy, and we're all going to see each other in a couple of months. And he brought that up, and he was like, I am just grateful for the opportunity for us all to be together so that we can love on one another, because tomorrow is never promised. And that just like, oh my gosh, it just like the love I felt from that, to have an opportunity to love on one another. And I think that's what's really important right now, that we utilize opportunities to love on the people that you want to love on, because nothing is promised. So do you want to spend your time and your energy being angry, or being like in fear, or being in doubt, or being upset? Take the opportunity instead to love on people you want to love on. Utilize that time, because it's precious. It's precious. You're precious. We're all precious. Love on yourself. How much love do you give yourself? Right? So I think Misfits is delivering today, but maybe not for the blackout walkout. Oh, okay, yes. And for those that do not know, there is a blackout walkout. So save your purchases, please. Try not to purchase today. That is something that we are all a part of, like no purchasing today. Yes, moving through those negative energies, indeed. Hey, Miss Jane, how are you? I must come back. I'm in the middle of watching Dancing to the Reputation tour. Blessed Beltane. All right. I love that. Blessed Beltane to you as well, my friend. Love, love, love. Okay. Coffee sip. Okay. Okay, there's 2 cards there. Oh, all right, we got 2 more there. Let your inner fire warm you, not burn you. Yeah. So this is around those emotions, right? Getting clear on those emotions. You want those emotions to warm you up. We don't want those ones that are going to burn us. Okay, those are those that are in that lower vibrational tier of anger and fear and doubt and sadness, anxiety, all of those, right? Those are the ones that are going to burn us. Those are too heavy. They're too hot, right? So we want those warm fuzzies that happiness, that joy. Look, if that feels too unattainable, if that feels too high up the scale for you, you can start just with just having some optimism, right? Being optimistic. Okay. Try that one on for size, just to kind of get the engine going. Oh, beautiful message to remember. The world is blessed to have you. So you got to take care of yourself. Spirit wants to know that you are supported. You are supported on your path. So bringing in that clarity so that you can be even more supported. And remember that light attracts light. Simple law of attraction. You stick in fear, guess what? You're going to get served up another dish of fear. You put out that anger, you're going to serve yourself another plate of anger, some more anger coming your way. But if you really stand in your light, you have more light coming in, more abundance, more love, more happiness, more joy. So get clear on what do you want? All right. Dolly says, my inner fire, I have to keep it in check or burns happen for sure. Yeah, we don't want to get burned. Have you ever had that when you're cooking? Especially if you had some type of oil or something and it pops up and it's like, boop, and you're like, ow, that hurts. I don't want that. Don't want to get burned. So be mindful. Be mindful. Let it go so you can be in flow. Let it go, let it flow. Uh-oh, Karu has the zoomies. I love it. I love seeing cats with the zoomies. It's so hysterical to me. I don't know if you all remember that live. I was cat sitting and I had Miss Sally. She was like a little teenager, but I was doing the live actually from my couch, and I have to go back and find that video. And she like did a zoomie like right behind me. It was the funniest thing. I always said that I was going to make that into like a blooper reel or something, but forgot about it. So now it's like way back in the archives. If I feel motivated one day, I will go and see if I can find, because it was actually pretty funny. Arlene says, I will be with my dog parked on the lake, sleeping in my van mini house. Well, that's cool. I love that. We have the seal, imagination, immerse yourself. I'll come back and read the full thing in a minute. Okay, imagination. We have the salmon, determination. You know where you are going and you will get there. And we have the links, discernment. Look beyond immediate appearances. I feel like I need to put one more. And we have the deer, the pathfinder. Trust your instincts. All right. So imagination, the seal says, immerse yourself in artistic and a creative expression. This is a way of gaining and allowing that higher vibration to come through, right? When you allow to immerse yourself into creativity, creativity helps expand your mind as well to help you to release a lot of heaviness so it can bring through clarity, okay? So determine, allow yourself to really get into that energy. You know where you are going and you will get there. When you have that clarity, you have that determination. You know where you want to go. Or if you're lucky, like if you're like Arlene, you could just go head on in with that. So you know where you want to go for it. But if you don't know, then that's when you really need to step into that clarity so you will know. And then you can start taking those baby steps if you're not able to really, go full force at it. But using discernment, look beyond immediate appearances. Okay, you may think you see all these roadblocks and like, oh, this obstacle and that challenge, and this is coming up and that's coming up. Don't get discouraged by that. Don't get discouraged, little by little. And trust your instincts. They are there. They're there to guide you through the situation. Trust yourself. This is why it's so important for us to do those internal checkups, to check in with ourselves, to see what we need fine tuning as well. So check in with yourself. Liz, how are you? Happy Friday. It's so good to see you. It has been a minute. Well, you're getting ready for dental cleaning. Girl, I was just talking about, I just had mine yesterday. So I'm going to spare you my details because you don't need to hear about that. But I am wishing you a happy dental cleaning. Yes, indeed. Mine are too busy napping preparation for second breakfast to be zooming anywhere. Gotta love the kitty naps. It was good, Liz. Nothing bad. It was good. It just, I hadn't been in a long time. I don't like going to the dentist, and I just got one. I had to have the deep cleaning done. So that's a whole nother thing. So I got this one side done, and I have to go back next week to get this side done. So I'm just happy that I'm doing it. It's one of those things, and I used to be really good about being on schedule and going, but I'm just like, ugh. That doesn't, let's see what these have to say. Ooh. We have the Cross of Faith, Real Connection, and Shared Journey. Okay, let's see what this. Cross of Faith, balance effort with truth and intention with surrender. I make my dreams real. You got to have that faith in order to make your dreams real. You have to know that this is going to happen. So you're going to take the effort. You have to put in the effort, right? And trust and intention with surrendering to faith. I make my dreams real. And then we have real connection. Honor your divine essence and seek support from community. I find my spirit tribe. Word was kind of blurred in there for a second. I find my spirit tribe. Who's your spirit tribe? Get that connection, right? We've spoken about that many times. Having the right people that are part of your connection, your spirit tribe. Divine, trust your essence, trust who you are. Believe in yourself that you are worthy to have the right people around you. And you seek support. They are there to uplift you, to help you through, right? And then we have shared journey. Honor your transformation while being open to others on the path. Together we make magic. Oh, I love this, right? So it's about you having that faith for yourself, finding your spirit tribe, those people that are to be a part of your tribe. And together, it's a shared journey, right? We're there to help each other. That's why I'm so passionate about the women's group. I got to put in that little plug again, because that's what it's all about. We are there to have that shared journey together, to uplift one another, to support one another. So you honor your transformation while being open to others on their path, right? So it goes both ways. It goes both ways. And together we make magic. Isn't that special? I just love that. Together we make magic. My dentist assistant is her mother, and it is a riot because they bicker while working on my teeth, and I just laugh. I'm like, okay, you guys can bicker, but make sure you're paying attention to what you're doing. uh, oh, you've been there too, where you weren't scheduling. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be better. I'm definitely going to be better, so I can avoid these deep cleanings. Um, Amen. I love the support group so much. Yes, it's just a beautiful feeling to be supported and to have the opportunity to support others. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to do one more and then I will give you your message for the weekend. Hmm. Yep. We have integration. And growth. And duality. Pull one more. Movement into balance. Beautiful. Okay, integration. Yes, utilizing this moon energy, this full moon energy when you're releasing. Integrate what needs to be integrated, right? As you're doing the shadow work, the lessons that come up, the clarity, right? Or is it clarity? Clarity that you gain from it. Start integrating that. Okay, this is part of our growth. This is essential for our growth. Okay, and then we have two forms of balance here. We have the duality. It's about bringing ourselves back into balance, bringing ourselves into alignment, right? So that movement into balance. So really take that time for yourself. Okay, doesn't have to be long. At least give yourself, I'll even go for, I was going to say at least an hour. That's preferable, an hour, but let's say 30 minutes for some of you that may be feeling a little resistance. Give yourself, you can even put a timer on just for you. Okay, whether that's meditating or journaling to help bring in some clarity for yourself. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna use the Goddess Oracle because I think last time we did a postcard from Spirit. Let's see what message we need for the weekend. Let's see. Cards are stuck. Twice now you see Clarity, and my cat Clarity comes running into the room and goes, "Mia, oh, hi Clarity. I love that." That is so awesome. My, how alert. Ooh. All right, a message for the weekend for the collective. What we need to know in this. Oh, geez. Okay. All right, I had quite a few cards turn over. I had two uplift, but I just want to, we'll see if she pops back out. I'm going to give this another go, but that's Lilith with power. So, but I feel like I need to do that again. They got a little crazy there. All right. Message for the collective for this weekend. As we are in this flower moon energy. And trying to gain more clarity for ourselves. Ha 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 ha. All right, we had that power, but here we go. Spirit has spoken. Embrace the shadow. Been talking about that shadow work. Embrace the shadow. Let's see what Inanna has to say about that. Inanna. Inanna is here to tell you that a journey to the underworld is the way to wholeness for you now. It is time to dance with your shadow, reclaim what you've denied, embrace your own dark sister, dark self. You need all those aspects of yourself that your parents, caregivers, teachers, society have deemed unacceptable in order to achieve wholeness in your life. Whether it be your talent, your beauty, your inner vampire, your anger, your madness, you are required to surrender to the journey and embrace your dark side. If you are already in the underworld, the appearance of Inanna may signal that the time for your return is at hand. Journeys to the underworld to embrace your dark side are a law unto themselves. They take as much time as they need to take. You can't just fit them into your schedule. When it is time for you to journey, you will, and you will not be done until you return. Take comfort into the fact that all journeys to the underworld do end and that you will indeed return, much different from who you thought you were when you went. So, embracing those parts of us, right? I know it sounds kind of like, oh, why would I want to do that, Sonja? Because when we feel that we're out of balance, okay, when we allow too much of one side to overtake, we want to bring that balance back. We don't want to be consumed by all of that, right? We don't want to be consumed by, it is still a part of us, right? The anger, fear, doubt, all of that kind of stuff, it's still a part of us. But because we don't want to lose those things, right? Because they are warning signals. They let us know, like, hey, this is happening. I'm feeling a certain kind of way. But it's about bringing that balance to that, not being consumed by it, and doing the shadow. And sometimes some of that heaviness is just too much and it keeps us stuck. So it's catering or embracing. I like the word embracing better, embracing that aspect of ourselves, but putting it to work, putting it to good use, not allowing it to keep us stuck. Okay, that's the difference. All right. So take that in for your weekend, do the work, and get clear on your desires of what it is that you want. All right. Blessings, everyone. Love you. Have a great weekend, and I will see some of you this Tuesday for the support group. And otherwise, I'll see the rest of you next Friday morning. All right. Have a good one.